to you, Stu. Tonight I'm talking to you. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this for 20 years. I love you. That means the world to me. Let's go to work.
And his tag team partner from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, John Cena!
The 16-time world champion, in my opinion, the greatest of all time, John Cena has returned to Friday Night SmackDown.
It's gonna be what it's gonna be. 5 pounds of courage, 40 days, 10 hands for the golden team. This a war dance, a victory step. A boss stance is a gift, and even sit is my rep. John Cena trademark, y'all are so talk about the breath you make, but don't know the recipe for don't go.
You know, John Cena is a record-setting 16-time world champion. But Roman Reigns has done something that John Cena never did. Roman Reigns has held the championship for 852 days.
And their opponents, accompanied to the ring by Paul Heyman, Solo Sikoa, and the undisputed WWE Tag Team Champion, the Usos, the team of Sami Zayn, and the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, Roman Reigns!
There are so many rich stories in this match tonight, but the one I want to start with is the, 20-year friendship between Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn said he's found his family, that he's found respect within the bloodline, that they love me. But here's the situation. Kevin Owens did a lot of interviews this week. He was on the Babcock and Mojo TMZ show on FS1. He did an interview with Fox News. And within those interviews, Kevin Owens told a ton of stories about 20 years as Sami Zayn's friend, being a part of the weddings, being on the road together, some hysterical stories and the emotional bonds and friendship that developed over those 20 years. I find it hard to believe that Sami Zayn, deep down inside, is going to throw all of that away, all of that, for Roman Reigns and the bloodline. I just can't see that happening.
Well, Michael Cole, you are a damn fool. Do not buy into the BS of Kevin Owens. Sami Zayn proved once and for all in the War Games match where his loyalty lies. It lies with the bloodline.
Wait a minute. Yeah, he proved his loyalty, but where has that gotten Sami? He's still an honorary Uso. Honorary has not been dropped from the name yet. And again, he has to prove himself tonight to Roman Reigns, to take out Owens, to take out Cena, to end the quote, Kevin Owens problem.
Rome wasn't built in a day, Cole. Give it time.
It is a massive main event, maybe the match of the year. Reigns, Zayn, KO, Cena. It is live, and it is next. with fast and powerful nationwide 5G coverage, you can stress less and smile more. And by the official WWE Credit One Visa card. If you want to show off your WWE pride every time you pay, visit UltimateWWEcard.com to see if you pre-qualify now. Terms apply. What a massive match. Sami Zayn will start things off against who he claims is his former best friend, Kevin Owens. Sami Zayn with a lot to prove to Roman Reigns in the Bloodline tonight. Meanwhile, John Cena wrestles tonight, meaning he has wrestled a match over 2 decades. I talked to John earlier today. He told me how excited he was. He wanted to be here. He wanted to be a part of this. He's so proud to have said he's been a part of a match over 2 decades here in WWE, and now we're underway. Sami Zayn, moment of truth time for Zayn and Roman. And Kevin Owens runs into a clothesline by Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn saying that he has a black cloud hanging over his head. That black cloud is Kevin Owens. Went for the stunner. Runs into a right hand by KO. And KO hammered away on Zayn.
KO continues to be the problem that will not go away. The Bloodline.
Sami Zayn, you hear him slip up a couple of weeks ago and call Kevin Owens his best friend?
It's a slip up. He retracted that comment, Michael Cole. Said in the heat of the moment. Stir the pot. I know what you're doing.
Trying to stir anything. I'm just being a journalist and I'm reporting the facts. And now Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, blocks it. Oh, bounce right off the top rope goes Sami.
Terrific.
Kevin Owens, who has, of course, the history.
Sami! You're embarrassing yourself in front of the Tribal Chief!
Owens loves to play mind
Hey, what's
games.
on your nose? Show what you got! Come on!
And there are the Sami chants.
KO draws first blood.
But remember, let's talk about the Sami chants for a moment, because remember, Paul Heyman brought it up and said it's not the right optic to have the fans cheering for Sami Zayn. Sami asked Roman about it. Roman said, hey, I'm good.
Good little dog!
Roman wants in on the match.
Good luck. And here comes the Tribal Chief, who of course had quite the rivalry early on in his championship reign with Kevin Owens. And who will ever forget SummerSlam 2021? Roman Reigns versus John Cena in Las Vegas. It is electric here on SmackDown. Roman with a clothesline. Now stomping away on Kevin Owens.
Do not take your eye off the Tribal Chief for a second. I don't care what the people are chanting.
Roman Reigns is you take another look. Boom.
I mean, that's just disrespectful of KO to take his eyeballs off something as good and as dangerous as the Tribal Chief.
Slam by Roman Reigns and a kick out. Roman in control with Sami. Can Cena and KO get back in the main event here on Friday Night SmackDown?
That hurt, right? That hurt. Not as much as you hurt.